Over the past few weeks, new legislation in Florida and Alabama has criminalized the sale and production of lab-grown meat.
Take your fake lab-grown meat elsewhere. We're not doing that in the state of Florida.
Other states are considering doing the same. The reason why has more to do with politics than science. Misinformation has made its way through the platforms of right-wing political leaders who say that cultivated meat is a conspiracy hatched by the so-called global elite.
This is really a vision of imposing restrictions on freedoms for everyday people while these elites are effectively pulling the strings.
It's being used as a tool to protect the animal agriculture industry.
I know the legislature's doing a bill to try to protect our meat. You need meat.
Opponents of lab-grown meat also falsely claim it causes turbo cancers. In reality, lab-grown meat is nearly identical to the real thing. It's not cut away from the carcass of a slaughtered animal, but it uses the muscle of a particular animal, say a cow or a chicken, in order to grow more of those cells into ground beef or a chicken nugget. Plus, the cultivated meat industry is far from being a threat to cattle ranching, nor is it intended to replace all meat production. But its development is important since there's solid science showing that lab-grown meat would help reduce global carbon emissions. Livestock accounts for about 11 to 20% of global greenhouse gas emissions and about 40% of methane emissions alone, mostly from land use and, yes, cow burps. But if people who lived in countries with high meat consumption shifted just 40% of their meat-based diet to meat alternatives by 2050, it could help reduce those emissions significantly. And yet, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who recently signed another bill striking the words climate change from state legislations, denied once again that big ag contributes to climate change. So what's next for cultivated meat? The industry is slow to grow, raising $3.1 billion in investments compared with the meat industry's revenue of $1.3 trillion. But companies like Upside Foods and Avant Meats, which grows fish meat, are moving ahead to market their cell-cultured protein products to consumers soon. The bottom line, as long as cultivated meat is banned in certain states, so is a surefire climate solution.